I'm on a mission to put innovative European entrepreneurs in the spotlight and share their story to the world. These are the stories of entrepreneurs of Europe. Hello everybody and welcome to Entrepreneurs of Europe. Today you're going to meet Genna from Tadaweb. Genna is originally from New Zealand but has already lived here in Luxembourg for past 10 years. She is a co-founder and CTO of Tadaweb, calling herself a Chief Tada Officer. The company is already 8 years old. Tadaweb is the first small data platform to scale human intelligence for discovering and analyzing information on the internet. They work on solutions how humans interact with the web. Now you're going to meet Genna and get her 6 answers to my questions about herself, the company, its purpose, and the future. Enjoy!
So hi, I'm Genna Alvin. I'm the co-founder of Tadaweb. Originally I'm from a country called New Zealand, so a country on the other side of the world to here. But I've been living in Luxembourg for about the last 10 years. Now Tadaweb was started 8 years ago. We're a technology-focused company based in Belleville, and what we really focus on is small data. So in a world where everyone's kind of thinking about big data and sort of just really big approaches to hard questions, what we focus on is we focus on the human aspect, the small data aspect of information gathering. Our company is quite an interesting story. So the technology and the research was undertaken about 15 years ago back in New Zealand by my co-founder Francois, who had a really big passion for trying to understand online data and trying to find information basically. And what he found was that generally when you try and obtain information online or you try and understand something, you generally replicate the process over and over and again. So Francois basically spent about 5 years before we even started the company researching, developing, going back to his masters in artificial intelligence to really understand information and how it moves and how it travels. So that was kind of the basis of our company. And then the purpose of really why we tried to build this was to basically give people better access to information, because tapping things in Google or search engines is great because you can get a list of information. But what we really try with Tada is we really try and replicate the human process of, okay, I've got this information, but what does that mean? How is it relevant to me? So we really focus on granular, small data approach. Yeah, sure. So I think the first part of that question is kind of explains it. It's the idea of routine. So I think routine for me is critical. Just having a really solid process of what I want to get done. The first thing I have to start off with the day is a coffee. I can't start the day without coffee, that's for sure. And then I get my son ready for school, and then I generally hit the gym. So a gym is a place for me where I can just go, I can be in my own space, I can think about what I need to prepare the day, I can de-stress, and I can just be this person that can just focus on, really working out what I want to do for the day. This is an interesting question. I think some of the times when I look back of moments that I think as happy now, they probably weren't happy at the time. But it's quite funny because it's some of those moments that I still feel happy about. But I think, in the beginning of starting a company, starting a startup, it's a really hard time because you're running for money, you're trying to find people, you're trying to learn a whole bunch of stuff. And at the time it's super, super stressful. But thinking back now, I think that was a really happy time. But I think one of the happiest times for me, I think, was about 3 years into creating Tada. It's when we really struck upon our product market fit, because I think that's one of the most critical things for any company is to really have a market that that appreciates the product and that uses the product really, really well. So I think the happiest moment so far in Tada has been when we came and we found the customers that really wanted to embrace and use our technology the way we designed it. Yeah, the most important thing right now for Tada is I think it's about growth. So right now we're really in a phase of high speed growth, and we're wanting to really sort of double our headcount by the end of the year. So the most critical thing for us is really bringing in top talent into Luxembourg. And, you know, we look all around the world because we want to hire the best people for the right role. And so going forward, I think it's just about identifying exactly what we need, exactly what roles we need, and then really identifying who they are and then how to bring them into Luxembourg and how to bring them into Tada. Yeah, great question. I don't think anyone has the answer to that. I don't think we even know where, you know, hiring or jobs will be in 5 years. But I think, you know, at Tada we always have a really strong technology roadmap. We know where we want our technology to be. So I think, you know, from a technology point of view, you know, we know what we want to build. We want to be a leading, you know, small data provider. On the other side, next year we're moving into a brand new building. So we're going to have, you know, over 150 people in 5 years. I can only imagine how many people we're going to have, and just really lead our field in sort of precision, small data intelligence using some of the world's best technologies. We already partner with internet giants like Microsoft and Google. And so I just think it's really important that, you know, going into the future, we take the right partnerships and we just grow as fast and as solid as we can. So I think, you know, the future is bright. I think 5 years' time we could be anywhere from here.